Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT coming to you with a special edition of a post-fight review. Right now, we're currently walking the streets of Dania. Your boy is gotta go to McDonald's. He's hungry, haven't eaten all day. With my boy Alex. Say what's up to people, Alex.
What's up, y'all?
What's up? So we just got done watching the much anticipated Chris Eubank Jr. Renold Quinlan fight. I actually enjoyed it. Renold Quinlan went in, or not Renold Quinlan. Chris Eubank Jr. I should say, he went in there, put on a real good show. To be honest, guys, I've really only seen highlights of Chris Eubank, so it was my first real extended look of him. And I don't really know if that's how he normally fights, but if that's how he normally fights, I want to see more of him because that was it was a great performance by him. A couple of things that I liked from my first impressions of him was he used his jab real well, and he was committed to it throughout the whole course of the fight. He didn't headhunt the whole like he wasn't just committed towards hitting Quinlan in the head. He actually attached the body and mixed it up. And then more so than that, the number one thing I would say I was most impressed with Eubank in this particular fight was just how strong he was on the inside. He was really patient picking his shots on the inside, but more so than that, he was real strong on the inside. He was able to move his head and move his shoulders, stay relaxed, and create real short angles and land some pretty hard, effective punches in the clinch. So those are the things I'm taking away from Eubank. It's his first fight in 8 months, and he hasn't. His first fight in 8 months, and I believe that was his first fight at super middleweight. So now he's captured the very coveted IBO title, the title that everybody wants. And, yeah, it was a good fight. Credit to Quinlan. He took some really, really hard shots. He almost got to the 11th round, so he definitely showed a lot of toughness. He just didn't have the skills, to really make Eubank have to dig deep and show something new. So there was that, and I guess a couple critiques of Eubank Jr. would be he landed some hooks. He threw his hook from very far out, a long range, and I believe you can get away with those kinds of things against a fighter like Quinlan because Quinlan doesn't really have world-class skill like that. But when he fights guys who are better counterpunchers, faster on their feet, and are not afraid to let their hands go, it's going to be a lot harder for him to land punches like that, and he's going to put himself in a lot of danger. So if I'm, what's his name? If I'm Eubank, I'm going to keep, being the same fighter I've always been, but, just kind of cut down on those things, the hooks from 5 feet out, But I mean, he has a lot of speed, so it's a punch that maybe he could land frequently. So I would say just be yourself, do what got you to the IBO world title, and yeah, it was a good fight, man. I gotta say that after hearing a lot about him, not really seeing an extended look of Chris Eubank Jr., that I can say that he's a tremendous fighter. And I think I could say that I don't want to say I'm a fan of the guy because I got to see more of him, but I definitely liked what I saw. And if he can correct some of the mistakes he made, I think he's going to be a very big problem at 168. Now, that's my take on the fight. Alex, what do you think about the fight?
Oh man, I know Quinlan only had 11 fights.
Yeah.
But Eubank really looked good in that fight, and I want to see him in there with a lot of good guys at super middleweight. I don't know. Let's see how he does against I don't know, James DeGale or something.
Yeah.
Let's see how he does against the winner of Caleb Smith and Anthony Durrell. Let's see how he does with Ramirez. All those guys.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to it. I think all of a sudden 168 becoming a bit of a deep division.
Yeah.
And you got Caleb Plant and
and Caleb
Jesse
Plant,
Hart. What's his name? Hold on, I'm trying to get this camera right. You got Jalen Love lying in the weeds. He's still around in the division. So 168's not. Oh my God, hold on. This camera is not even clear right now. 168's an interesting division all of a sudden. You got guys, you got depth to it now. It's not the weakest division in boxing anymore.
Yeah.
So good performance by Eubank.
But I still want to see a fight between him and Triple G happen too.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. Obviously,
Yeah.
Triple G, and they had the whole little fallout, so maybe that could happen in the future.
And maybe a rematch with Billy Joe, so we can.
But I'll tell you this though. I'll
Yeah.
tell you if
What?
Eubank throws those wild hooks from like that far of a distance against Triple G, he gonna get countered with a right hand all night, easy.
Yeah.
Like he'll get away with it against a lot of guys, but GGG ain't one of them. I think, that'd be a interesting fight, a hell of a fight. Hopefully they get it done. I think that'd be a good fight for boxing. But I would like to see Eubank at least get 2 more fights under his belt. Get more settled into where he's at, and just develop more as a fighter and correct some of those things I talked about. If he can do that, then I'd love to see a GGG fight. But like I said, if he can't correct him, like lunging with those punches from really far out with the hook and all that, like GGG gonna counter him all night with that right hand. So
Yeah, especially. But
that's what it is. So that's the fight review. That's a post-fight review. Not GGG. Chris Eubank Jr. scores a 10th round TKO over Renold Quinlan. He captures the IBO super middleweight title, and impressive performance all around. Good showing. Good outside fighting, good inside fighting, good footwork, good hand speed, combination punching. He showed a lot of different things in that fight, but to be fair, he showed it against a less than world-class opponent. So let's see him step the opposition up, and then we can get a better gauge of where he's at as a fighter. But that's what it is. You guys let me know what you think in the comments down below about the performance that Eubank had against Quinlan to win the IBO super middleweight title. And like I always say at the end of every video, you can love me or you can hate me. We're just a kids from Vegas. So until next time, take care, guys. Gonna go to McDonald's, get me a McGriddle, get me a quarter pounder with cheese and some French fries, some chicken nuggets, all that good stuff. So take care, guys.